or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Corey Roy. Welcome back to This Is It. Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness just dropped the trailer, and let's get into all the Easter eggs that you need to pay attention to. So look, we all know what's all over the interwebs. When we hear this,
we should tell him the truth.
It's clearly Patrick Stewart, aka Professor X from X-Men. So does this mean that we're getting the Illuminati? Is this the Illuminati? I mean, it looks like it to me, which makes sense because Disney owns the right to Fox. So if they want to bring these characters into the from the X-Men franchise into this Multiverse of Madness and everything that they're doing in the MCU, they can do that. So who is the Illuminati? The Illuminati is a secret society of a group of superheroes: Professor X, Iron Man, Namor, Black Bolt, and Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. So when Charles Xavier says we should tell him the truth, that means that I believe that he's trying to tell Doctor Strange that he wasn't solely the only person that was to start this multiverse. So I believe that he's going to tell him that he didn't create the multiverse. The multiverse is already there. The multiverse is also on different timelines that already existed anyway, which we tapped on that a lot in the Loki series when the TVA is going through and you see all these different variants. I think what he's also going to let him know is that he didn't create the multiverse, that it was just something that he tapped into that was allowing all the different people to come from into other different universes and things of that nature and the crossover. That's one of the things I think he's going to try to tell him as well. Also, to let you know, in the Illuminati, Black Panther didn't want to join. He didn't want to have anything to do with it. And he's like, I'm not messing with y'all at all. And actually, it was the Illuminati that decided to shoot the Hulk into space toward an uninhabited world, which it shows up in the comic series Planet Hulk, which if you haven't read that comic book series, that's a hell of a comic book series. And it was the Illuminati that decided to make that decision to do that. So let's get into some of those other Easter eggs in this trailer. This is the room. This is in the last episode of Loki when Sylvie kills Kang the Conqueror. Then you see the timeline start to branch into different directions. And if you look at the floor pattern, it's exactly the same. Very interesting. So why is he there? Could he be trying to figure out how to fix it, going back to the source, or is he looking for the Darkhold? You know, the Darkhold, if you don't know, is the book that Wanda is reading at the end of WandaVision. And I think that's why he asked WandaVision, like, do you know of the multiverse? Because I think he suspects Wanda has been learning about magic from that book. And in learning about magic from that book, she could be learning how to tap into some energy and could be able to provide some knowledge about the multiverse. But hey, that's my theory. And look, if you look right here, I mean, this person looks to be Miss Marvel that she's fighting against, but I'm not quite sure if that really is Miss Marvel. A lot of people have been speculating that it's possibly Tom Cruise as Iron Man. I honestly do not think so. And look at this clip of the zombie Wanda and what looks like to be zombie Doctor Strange, which calls back to the zombie episode in the What If series. Really good series. And this was really cool to see Wanda in that particular What If series with all this power and nothing to hold her back because she was zombified. I mean, she was brutal, and nothing to play with in the What If series. Still have all the full knowledge of their powers and abilities. So it's going to be really interesting to see how devastating the zombie Doctor Strange and the zombie Wanda is in this Multiverse of Madness. Now, look, they are not showing anything in this trailer to give this away, but I believe that we are going to get the introduction of Captain Carter. The tentacle thing, yeah, the tentacle thing. That was in Captain Carter, and she was fighting that in What If, and it does show up in this movie, as you can see right here, which means a pretty good possibility that Captain Carter is going to show up in this movie. I'm just saying, there is a picture in the lower left corner of this poster right here, and that looks exactly like the shield reflecting in one of those shards of glass. I'm just saying, it's a strong possibility that we're going to be getting Captain Carter in this series. And let's not forget the introduction of America Chavez. I noticed her in the trailer and I was super stoked. It's really great to see another female character of color in the making their way into the MCU. I mean, the cool thing about America Chavez is she's very strong, she's very fast, she can fly, but she also can time travel, which makes this very cool with this Multiverse of Madness. So I think Doctor Strange is going to team up with her to use her time travel abilities to go in and out and through the different multiverses. And it's going to be very curious to see how she is introduced into the MCU, but I can guarantee that those two are going to team up to go through all the different timelines to figure out exactly what's happening in the multiverse. But I can guarantee you as well that she will be a member of the Young Avengers. They've already introduced Eli Bradley in Falcon Winter Soldier. They've already introduced Wiccan and Speed in WandaVision. Miss Marvel series is coming down the pike, and America Chavez and Miss Marvel have teamed up together before, and they've already are planting the seeds for things to come down the line. And if you don't think the Young Avengers are coming down the line, you are crazy right now. It's written right there on the walls, and I'm telling you, the Young Avengers are coming. So that's my little snapshot of the Easter eggs and the things that I pointed out in the trailer, just so these things that you can kind of be on the lookout for, and my theories on some things. Overall, I mean, I think we're going to get a really good film. I'm very curious and very excited what's going to happen in the Doctor Strange of Madness. I don't know about you guys, but look, man, this is going to be one hell of a movie. It is called the Multiverse of Madness for a reason. So don't expect it to be clear cut. Don't expect it to make sense, but hopefully this video here kind of cleaned up things a little bit. So Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, what did you think about it? I just planted some Easter eggs, some theories, some things to look out for in this trailer. Hey, what did you think? Leave a comment below and let me know if you have some theories, some things that you saw in the trailer. Hey, share that below as well. Love to hear your thoughts on this so we can have a discussion. If you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to get more information from us to keep this train rolling. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll always see you on the next video.
You can get with this.